Okay, so I'm just going to show students how to upload an assessment to Moodle. So for this one, I've used BSB WRK 412 as the example. I've signed in as myself and I'm doing a student view because as teachers we see it a little bit differently. So if I was to go into my Moodle site and go into assessment instructions, what's really important is that I get you to make sure you fill out the actual assessment provided on the site with the marking guide. So we need you to fill in this exact one. And this is for a number of reasons. So I'll just make this smaller so it fits in the screen for you. Is when we scroll down this assessment, you'll see it looks like what we call a marking guide. And we actually need you to complete it in here, in your answers in here. Then what you'll do is you'll save that document to your computer and then you'll upload it that way. So that's the first thing. If you've just used a Word document and uploaded it, you will most likely get your teacher revert it to draft and ask you to re-upload it in this format. That's partly to do with auditing. We have to have this certain information on this document that's required by ASQA for us to have, including your student name, your student number, and then we will mark directly on this. And if you notice at the end, it's also got space for feedback and your actual result. So that's why it's important it is done on this document. Okay, so I'm going to close that. All right, so once to upload it, you'll go into assessments. And we've got here task 1 and task 2. So we're going to go into task 1 first. And it's got, oh, sorry, excuse me. I've got to go back to student view. That's got the teacher view there. Just one moment. So when I go down, that's what it looks like for you. So when you go into the assessment, I'll just go back for those of you that missed that. So assessment instructions is where you find the actual assessment. Assessments is where you upload it. So if we go into assessment task 1, research task, and you'll see it tells you how many attempts you've had. You're allowed 3 attempts in all, so that includes your first one when you submit it and 2 resubmits from that. You'll add submission. And then you'll see a box comes up here. And the easiest way to do this is just add. If you click on this, and then it says choose file, you click on choose file, and you'll go into your computer. Now, it depends where you saved it. You might have saved it on your desktop. You might have saved it in a particular drive. So perhaps just call it BSB WRK 412 Assessment 1. And I'm just going to give an example. I'll just put this in, open. And you'll see now it's appeared here, and then it'll ask me to upload this file. Save changes. And you'll see here it says draft, not submitted. We have to make sure this submission status goes to green. It must be submitted. A lot of students stop at this point. If it's on draft, as a teacher, we still can't open it. So always make sure you go further down here and press submit again. So some people get to this point and they think, great, I've submitted it. It hasn't actually happened. You can still edit it, but once you submit it, it'll go down and it says, this is my own words. Yes, it is. Continue. And if we have a look now, it's green, submitted for grading. And that's all you needed to do. Now, you can always go back and check, and you'll see that it now has your assessment uploaded. But this is the most important screen. So hopefully that helps you in terms of uploading your assessment. I'll send this through. Please contact your teacher if you're still having any issues, or you can contact myself, siobhan.sidlecki@chisholm.edu.au. Thank you.